Who the? Oh, hey. Thanks for coming. Let's grab a drink. So how have things been going for me here? Interesting. I'm learning a lot. It's kind of hard keeping your head underground all the time, and when you aren't, keeping your eyes and ears to the sky. But I adapt. There's more going on here than meets the eye, and it's strange. I can't figure it all out, but I've seen a lot. Raiders barely making it. Raiders going down. I've been down more times than I'd like to admit. But we persevere. We carry on. For humanity. For hope. For the fight on the side of life against death. For all of us. But enough about all that. You're here to talk about the raid today. Today's raid site is the Blue Gate. The Blue Gate was off limits for a long time. Once a steadfast symbol of defiant connection, Blue Gate now serves as the daunting entryway into the perilous mountain ranges. The surrounding valley bearing scars, both old and new. The tubes have only recently expanded to reach the gates, including the construction of all new raider structures to facilitate our presence topside. A new foothold, perhaps. While on a mission for Shawnee not long ago, I came across some more information concerning Blue Gate. It appears that the Blue Gate nomads are a thing. Signs of an unknown group of survivors were spotted around the Blue Gate, recognized by their flags and makeshift decorations. Seems this mysterious group was involved in bringing down the Arc Deforester, but no one knows how or why, only that their methods left the husks in a surprisingly pristine state.
I never thought I'd see the day the crews opened up the northern tunnels. The gate is uncharted territory, so only those with a few scars on them are being let through. You never know what might be lurking out there. Good luck. You may just need it.
And with that wish of good luck, we're gonna hit it. Welcome to Blue Gate. Alright guys, so I have personal goals today. Apollo's gonna contact me, talking about another mission.
Hey, Apollo here. Gate still standing, Raider? You'll find the unfinished structure scattered around the valley. Look for construction signs and cones. My previous crew came under heavy fire.
There he
before they
was.
could finish up.
There he was. So that's all well and good. But today, my goal is actually to come out here and head to the olive grove to collect fruit for Scrappy. Scrappy, if you guys don't know, if you didn't see my earlier videos or you don't play Arc Raiders, Scrappy is your foraging rooster. Here I hear a raider cache, and I'm going to sneak over there and grab it. I think it's in that bush. Scrappy's your foraging rooster, and he is very useful. He helps collect things for you while you're topside. We'll be touching on him in another video soon. Find a nice raider cache, find some ammo and stuff. And then I continue to warily make my way over to the olive grove. Kind of being mindful to kind of try and stick to cover, move opportunistically on the grass. It's quieter than some of the other surfaces. Sometimes you really have no choice. Kind of scoped this place out, but I cut it out because I didn't find anything. And then as I head over here, I decide I'm going to go up and over the bus. But as soon as I jump up here, I realize the bus is really loud. So I drop down, I hear rotors. Sneak in this bus, find some springs. Not much else in the bus, so I hide in the bus briefly, pop out, that car with the lights on has an alarm, so I avoid it entirely. And I'm going to hop off here, but I realize this hood's already popped. So I search it, don't find anything, but I get my 200 scavenging XP, and we move on. I'm heading kind of up the hill here, and I move sort of down around this rock because I hear motors, and I see this hornet, and then I stay wide of the hornet as I approach and kind of go up the adjacent hill. And then I check in on my map here in a moment just to make sure I'm near my objective. And then I head on up the hill to kind of get a look at everything. And as I do, I spot this.
Rocketeer.
We'll be going over those in the near future, guys, because he plays a prominent role in the end of my raid today. And we didn't touch on them in past videos. So we will be talking about Mr. Rocketeer. I do my best to avoid him. I go ahead and head over this way. I'm going to climb this rock wall out of this trench, see what kind of fruits I can find. And immediately, I managed to snag a lemon. So I'm stoked. I know there's actually fruit here. I'm not too late. Sometimes you come a little late raid time and there's not a lot here. I'm pretty far into the raid. I mean, I've only got 14 minutes left. Ooh, set those birds off. That's always dicey. Guys, note here, I kicked the tree, but I didn't let the whole interact bar play out. And because of that, it didn't drop the fruit. So always let that interact bar go all the way if you can, if you're really trying to get something to work. Right here, a wasp starts whistling at me. And I know I've been had, so I slide into cover. And then I wait for him. And I do my best to kind of damage him enough, because he zips right by the cover I tried to take, so I gotta damage him enough to get him off target. He goes down far enough to not zing me. I reload, wait for him to pop out again. Then it was time to put him down. With him down, I kind of get my bearings, and normally I would scavenge from him, but really I am here to get that fruit. So I come back up here and look who I see again. Out of the corner of my eye, I see that Rocketeer, and I go ahead and scooch down the hill. And I guess now would be a good time to explain the Rocketeer and explain why I'm scooching away down the hill like a dog with his butt on the carpet. So let's hit up our codex again under the ARC tab and find our guy, the Rocketeer. Oh, too far. No, back a little bit. No, too far. Yeah. The Rocketeer is a giant, flying, heavily armored, long-range artillery platform. It fires missiles. Most raiders refer to it as Space Jesus, and it's tough as nails. So that would be the reason old PostagothalyptiC is scooching around on his butt right now. So I feel like I've managed to dodge him. I can hear this raider cache, but I don't care. It's time for me to get out of here. I have some fruit. It's all good. I gotta go. So I haul butt up this hill, and I noticed the the cellar door. Whenever I have the key with me, I can never find it. So yeah, I should make a note of where that is. But yeah, I'm kind of going up and around, taking a look at where I might want to go. And I think at this point I have determined that I'm probably going to go to the fan extraction. You'll see what I mean in a moment. Can't resist dumpster diving here. It's a good thing I do too, because that necklace is worth a pretty penny.
I've got a wasp overhead.
I do decide to make a quick pit stop to investigate this building here. It looks like maybe it was an old stable or something. Get my bearings again. make my decision on that air
Let's head
shaft.
home at the Overlook air shaft.
Overlook air shaft, that's right. So yeah, I get curious about this, jump up on this wall, take a moment to explore. Nothing up here, but I can see where something could maybe spawn up here occasionally. So good to know. Hop down, little tuck and roll action. And we're moving. Saw some art. Trying not to be in front of it. Taking cover in the building. I progress further. Do a little more raiding. Gotta loot where you can, man. Didn't find a ton of real value. A little bit of shotgun ammo. That aside, at least my bag's full. With that, I head on my merry way. I figure it is time. Little more than 10 minutes left, and then, oh, found a hole with a ladder. Got to investigate it. Some of you may be familiar with these androids. This was the first one outside of Lance I encountered, and it scared the crap out of me. I didn't know if it was going to stand up or what, so I pulled my gun out. Really, it's just a little sound trap. They don't all do this, but some of them do. So keep that in mind when you're moving around androids, especially on Stellamontis. Guys, I swapped this, make it metal, drop it, and then go ahead and pick up the dog collar. I don't currently need the dog collar, but I had a feeling I had some friends that might be getting on, so I saved it for them. I ended up scrapping it right before they got on for fabric, so way to go me. But I helped one of them get another one. I'm collecting things for them now, so I made up for it. I moved through this house. At this point, I'm not really stopping to loot so much. I see the Rocketeer in the distance again. And I also see something else. A raider.
Raider, there. Hey there!
So I signal to the raider as best I can. Kind of call out to him. Hope he heard me. And then I go ahead and mark things on my way in. Hoping he understands, you know, a friendly raider's here. He's been marking all these arc. Please don't shoot him.
Snitch. Wasp up there.
I go ahead and go for the underground entrance. Just seems the most safe. And I head on in. I hear some banging around. I'm not sure if it's a player or what, but I skin on out of there. It is time for me to go. With a little over 8 minutes left, I am not goofing around. Head up the ladder. Call out a couple times just to make sure nobody blows my head off.
Don't shoot!
And then ding dong, there's the Rocketeer again.
Rocketeer. By the
And at this
Overlook
point,
air
I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea, but it looked like he was attacking a raider, so I got his attention. And it nearly got me blasted. Mainly because I ran into that railing. So I take cover, and then I notice, yeah, did you see that orange beam? That is a spotter. They work closely with bombardiers, but they can spot you out for other arc. Now, I don't want him around me right now. When we touch on bombardiers, I'll show you the page I'm in as well. So I kind of hug the wall here, sort of hiding. I go to check out my inventory, and as I do, I see him coming around the left side, and he gets one off on me that I don't quite get away from. 2 rockets will totally take you out. I don't know if you're wearing a heavy shield. I can't recall ever fighting one-on-one. So I heal up in the corner as best I can. And then blow. This dude gets it. I don't realize it
How's
first.
it going? Oh, shit.
You got a defib?
I don't think I have a defib. I could probably get you with a bandage or something. I can stabilize you. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get you. Don't go in front of them. Did you get the lever pulled? Yeah, you did. Is that going to keep you? Is that going to keep you till you get out, you think?
What I don't currently realize in game is that my mic is not working. So he hears none of this. So he's probably just waiting on me to knock him out and take his stuff.
All right.
But I don't realize that.
What's that?
So I just do my best to keep helping,
Okay.
blathering away,
Hang on.
even though no one can hear me.
Go ahead and turn it on whenever you want. I got smoke on us. We good, Raiders? Oh. Where's that guy at? You good, man? You good? You gonna make it?
So yeah, still probably terrified. But
No
thankful.
problem, man.
And I was happy to help. So overall, a fantastic raid and my first official raider rescue. The whole raid was 13:42, 13 minutes, 42 seconds. This is the route I took. Not that I was planning a route, I was just reacting, but I was a little zigzaggy, windy all over the place, but we made it work. And guys, that's about it for me today. So let's get a quick shot of the bag, show you what I brought home. Not the worst, not the best, but I got those scrappy fruits, and that's what I was after. A little over 6,000 XP here, most of it being in time on the surface and scavenging, but that's kind of the way I be. A little bit of cred, got that raider cache dug up. And guys, for our score today, I'm going to put our old score up here on the board. I'm going to say I saw 3 raiders leave. That's Humanity 3, Arc 0. Guys, I am PostagothalyptiC. You have been watching PostagothalyptiC Games. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, share. Let me know down in the comments. I love you all. Thanks for staying. Till next time.
Whack.